All right, welcome back, everybody. It is Wednesday. We've got some Slay the Spire to play. And guess who's back? Is Mikey. It's a Mikey boy. Yeah. He had his vet visit yesterday. And, oh, I forgot to give you your medicine. I'll have to do that after the stream. But he's back from the vet. Everything seems fine for the most part. He's fat, don't get me wrong. And the vet said they did their tests and he's got a bladder infection, which isn't great, don't get me wrong. But Ascension is turned on, right? Okay. Which isn't great, but he's got antibiotics, so he's on that for the next month. He's got some prescription grade weight loss food that we got to mix in with his regular food and wean him onto completely so he can start losing some weight. And after that, we just have to get him on some like urinary health food, because the vet said that bladder issues are not uncommon with tabbies, but it's that since he's so young, he's like 2 years old. So since he's so young compared to when they normally start getting them, that the vet said that he's probably just genetically predisposed to get those type of issues. So we might as well just nip it in the bud as early as we can, and then just, he'll just be a picky boy for the rest of his life. So, but it's not too bad. I do like this right here. Let me get my mouse set up. There we go. It's just a little latency, but it's resolved itself now. It has been a hot minute since I've played any Slay the Spire, so this run could very well just be hot garbage. But we're gonna try our best. Also, I do think I've solved the CPU problem I was having. It was those stupid like random tasks that would run continuously, but they would like eat up some CPU usage. So I've got that monitored right now, and I took care of that before stream, so we're sitting at a nice pace right now, supposedly. So unless something jumps up or the internet tanks, fingers crossed that we'll be taken care of. And he's sleepy boy. We're all set. I do like this path because we can rest and hit these 2 elites, and there's plenty of resting in between. There's a lot of resting in between. So I might want to hit this elite as well, because I'm afraid of the super elite. So if we hit this elite, we can hit these 3 combats and maybe hit these question marks. It's kind of tough because I want to hit the combat so I can get good cards, because they increase our chances of winning, right? But I also don't want to hemorrhage HP like I tend to do as the Watcher in order to make like Wrath work, and end up taking a lot of HP here. And I will have campfires. I think if we can get through this section, so I might want to like see. I mean, I know this is all combat as well, but I kind of am digging this middle path. I don't know, it's just speaking to me. Like, hit this middle path, hit this elite, and then just boom, boom, boom. That'll be a total of 3 elites, plenty of combat, a lot of rest sites. There's a lot of potential for growth on the first floor. So with that, I think it's a toss-up between either removing like a defend to give us more attacks, taking the HP, so we'd be at 77, 89. We'd be at 79, or ditching this relic, the pure water, to maybe get an energy relic or something really nice. Like, I don't know, like Ekabeko maybe. Do I want to risk this, like, as nice a setup as this has potential to be, on dumping this relic? I think the safest bet is taking the max HP. So let's do it. Can we kill you? This is We can gain energy. So we can play this, 9 damage. We'll be at 1, we can play this, we'll be at 2, we can play both of these for 24. 24 plus 9 is 30. 24, wait, hold on. Yeah, 12 plus 12 is 24. Yeah, plus 9 is 33. We can kill you. We'll go ahead and play this, and you'll be toasted. Good stuff. And as long as we draw a single attack, even if we're weak, one, yeah, I was about to say 1 should kill you. Power potion is always appreciated. Okay. Well, I'm not a fan of mantra of worship just because it is 2 energy. It costs 2. I like prostrate because it's free. It gives us block and it gives us mantra, which gets us to divinity, and it's very early. So I can't say that I wasn't given the chance to go divinity, but also like we don't have anything to, well, I say to make it work, but divinity kind of makes itself work. But empty fist, it does damage and it allows us to get out of wrath. I think of the things that immediately make our deck better, I think I have to go with empty fist right now. Prostrate, maybe later, but I think empty fist has to be taken right now to have the most immediate gain of our deck. Case in point, I could play Vigilance, we'll gain block. I could empty fist, we would gain energy and deal damage. And from there I can either play I can either play the defend, take no damage, which I think I'm going to do, and you're probably going to block next turn or hit less. I think. You have like 3 main things. You do your semi-large hit, a smaller hit, and then you like buff yourself for your larger hit. We should draw Eruption next turn. Let's save this in case, just in case we draw both strikes. Okay, because I wanted to be able to play this and hit him to make sure he died. Deal 12 damage, deals additional damage equal to the mantra gained of this combat. I mean, it's one damage, don't get me wrong, or I say it's 1 damage. It's 1 energy for 12 damage, which isn't bad. That's not bad. What are you? Could you be like innate? No, okay. But Brilliance might not be bad. We don't gain mantra currently, but it is 12 damage for 1 energy. This is just 8. I think we take Brilliance. I don't know, because I feel like it's an okay enough attack card on its own, which will go well with Wrath. And then if we ever get a way to gain mantra, then it's just going to be that much better. Can we kill any of you? We can ice you in 1 hit. So let's do that. Then we can defend. Oh, we can do this. That way we can exit. I'm actually going to play this just so we can burn off that curl up. So we'll take no damage. He's burnt his curl up. As long as we get Eruption, you're dead. Okay. I'm feeling good. We got a regen potion early on. That's nice. Whenever you enter Wrath, draw 2 cards. Meh. Being 0 is nice, but that could be useful. And I do like a Protect because it's a really good block, and we're gonna be adding a lot of attacks in this deck, I feel. So I want some really good defensive card. And you know what? Let's see. You're gonna split when we get you down to 33-ish. If we hit you, hold on. If we hit you for 9, we'll go into Wrath. You'll go down to 56. This will do 24. 56 minus 24. 56 minus 24 is 32. You would split. And then we could empty fist for 18. Which will get you down to like 18. That's not bad. This is probably the best attacking turn we'll have. And we'll exit, but I don't necessarily want to exit Wrath on the next turn, so in case we kill them. Ooh. Now this is kind of, it's not challenging in the sense of like, you know, dealing the damage and everything, but it really is about planning. Should we enter Wrath now and like not play anything else, and then bank on getting these attacks here and splitting him next turn, so whatever because he's going to either put slimes or weaken us. I think he's going to weaken us. So we can hit him hard now, because our strikes do 9 damage with Wrath when we're weakened. And let's just say, best case scenario, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we draw 6 cards. So let's just say we draw all 4 of our strikes. Unlikely, but possible. That's 9 times 4, which is 20. 9 times 4 is, what is that? Oh, that's 36. So 9 times 4 is 36. That's okay, but it's not great. The damage of splitting you now is going to exceed the damage. Like, the damage of just that whole turn will exceed just going into Wrath and waiting. So you have 14. You're only doing 10? Oh, you didn't weaken us. What did you do? Did you put slimes in our deck? Oh, because we split him, he didn't weaken us. I gotcha. So we could protect and then hit you for 1. Or hit you for 6, but you know, you'd be at 8. Or I could hit you for 12. You'll be at 2, and then we can block and we'll take 5, which I'm not a fan of. I think we could do this and take nothing, or we could do this. I think we're okay to take nothing. I think this fight won't take very long. We probably should have hit you first. Oh no, never mind, because I didn't know if it was going to alternate, like you were going to attack and you were going to debuff, but this turned out much better for us. And what are we going to draw? We should draw enough attacks next turn. To killing you shouldn't be a problem. Alright, making me frail, don't care, because you're dead. Hey, who'd have thought thinking it out, albeit on the easiest fights in the whole, you know, game, but thinking it out works. Block is nice. I think Tantrum will be better, because this is double this. So if we're in Wrath, this does 6 damage 3 times, which is 18 damage for 1. If we're not in Wrath, it does 9 damage and puts us into Wrath. So it's kind of like the same. It's kind of like the same as Eruption, except it costs less, at least until this gets upgraded. And it constantly stays in our draw pile as long as we play it. Or we take a Tranquility to enter Calm, or we can take an Empty Body to exit our stance and give us block. What helps out our deck the most currently? We want attacks for when we go against Gremlin Knob, but we also don't want to bog down our deck that dilutes our good cards from the cards that we just also enjoy playing. I do think a Tantrum is worth it, but I also think a Tranquility and an Empty Body is worth it. I like all of these cards. You, when you're upgraded most, I do like you when you're upgraded, because you would go from 3 times 3 to not from equals 9 to 4 times 3 to 12, and then with Wrath it would be 6 times 3 for 18, and then 8 times 3 for 24. So like the damage increase there in all of its cases are very nice, for especially compared to its cost. And then Tranquility, when you're upgraded, is 0. It's free stance changes. It can get us out of our stance. So can the empty cards, like Empty Body. Plus it gives us block. This actually gives us something. This takes up space in our deck, and unless it's free, it's not great. Especially it's not nearly as good as an empty card like Empty Body. I think we take Tantrum now to get through. Like, I think we focus on some good attacks and maybe like a second Protect, maybe. And then from there, I think we try to, we don't have a big deck, but I think we, you know, the Watcher does good with attacks. Strikes are not useless for the Watcher. So I think refining, getting upgrades on cards that we have is nice. I would say making Eruption cost 1. Honestly, making Protect better. Let's see, Brilliance. Brilliance is okay. Making it go from 12 to 16 is not nothing, don't get me wrong. 9 to 14 is good. But I think Eruption, Vigilance potentially, it gives us a reason to play this, not just to get into Calm, but the block is actually nice as well. Still got our Sleepy Boy. Y'all are doing 17 damage. I hate that. I could block for 15. And then hit one of you. I think I want to kill you first, just because you're such a pain, and that way we can hard focus you. That way we're not hard focusing you with all your HP, and we're just taking hits from you and you weakening us and all that stuff. So let's block as much as we can. We'll play our Miracle, and we'll get rid of your Curl Up. Do I want to power? No, I think we want to save these until our HP starts suffering, or we're in an elite fight where this Power Potion can get the most bang for its buck. This ices you. And it does a number on you. Either way, we're not blocking, so we're going to have to take at least 11 damage to the face. It's a matter of how much damage do we want to do, in the sense that this still kills you, because we don't need Eruption. This does the same amount of damage, so it still kills you. We still enter Wrath, in which case we can play a Strike and an Empty Fist to exit. Now we're in Wrath. We can hit you, and we get Empty Fist. There we go. I like it. We should be able to kill you. How much? Yeah, and Brilliance costs 1. Okay, we've got... I like this. I like where we're at right now. Comparatively, Lesson Learned is not a good attack. Compared to the rest of the attacks in our deck, it is not that good. But getting it on the first floor, whenever it kills a non-minion enemy, getting it on the first floor and it upgrading. Hold on, my phone went off. Okay, everything's fine, no one's dead. If we can get a kill with it, upgrading a random card in your deck, that's nice. But we have to make it work, and it costs 2. Whereas this I really don't care. The Retain is nice, but at best you do 16 damage when we're in Wrath. We have better attacks. Empty Fist is great because it's an okay damage dealer when we're not in Wrath, and then when we are in Wrath, it's a great damage dealer, and it takes us out of it. Let's try it. I want to play smart, and I don't know if Lesson Learned is a smart play. It's definitely a risky play, but I feel like it's okay to keep in our deck. I think Empty Stance probably, or Empty Fist was probably the better card to play, but I think Lesson Learned will not hurt us as much as something else will. The start of your turn, add a Smite into your hand. I think I'd like that. So now we kind of want to save this. I guess we're just gonna hit you. Alright, there's nothing really else for us to do. We can't, and we don't want to play any skills. So how much damage can we do to you here? I don't want to take 16 damage by going into Wrath, but also comparatively that is very little damage compared to what you normally do. So it can be 9, 24, 12. So 9, 24, and 12 is a total of, let's see, 9 plus 24 is 33 plus 12 is 45. We could get you mostly dead. And then next turn, so that's 45. You would be at 21. No, you wouldn't. 45 to 61 is 16. So you'd be at 16 HP. And as long as we stay in Wrath, Eruption will kill you, Brilliance will kill you, and we're going to draw those next turn, along with our Smite, because we got that power. Okay. Let's just not be stupid. We could exit our stance, but this is 2 skills, and he's going to gain 4 strength if we play both of these. You would go from 8 to like, what? Do you do one or 2 damage per strength? I think we just take the 16 to the face and kill him next turn. There. Pair is awesome. Our max HP is looking real nice. I don't think Crush Joints is worth it. I do think a second Protect is worth it. And instead of maybe getting Tranquilities, and if we get an upgraded Tranquility, I think that'll be nice. But I think a second Protect is more worth it. Now, I don't think we need any more than that. And then from there, either upgraded Tranquilities or getting some more empty cards. Something that directly benefits us that doesn't take up a lot of space in our deck. Because I do like the Crescendo and the Tranquility, because they can be free cards to help us out. But they also take up space in their deck, and that's all. And changing your stances is all it does. And we can get that in other cards. I feel like I've been putting, now that I'm talking it out, I feel like I've been putting way too much value on those cards. They are not bad cards, especially when they're upgraded, but I do think they are not game-changing like I have made them out to be in the past. I'm saying this now, I could get stomped in the next like 10 minutes. So we will definitely find out. Let's see, this 9 damage puts us in Wrath. This will do 24, this will do 12 for a total of 36 plus 9, which is 45. It will not kill you. And we have no way to exit our stance, and we can only play 1 block for 5 with our Miracle. And you'd be doing 26 damage. I do not think that is worth it. So we will defend. And we're gonna play it slow. We're just gonna hit you. We could probably have killed, we almost definitely could have killed him like this turn, if we'd have done it that way, but we would have taken such a huge hit. So if we go into Wrath and do 9, you would be at 22. Wow, that took a hot minute. We do 22 damage, or with Eruption would take you to 22, but then we couldn't play Lesson Learned. Can we do enough damage without being in Wrath to get you with a Lesson Learned? We could do Empty Fist for 9, get you down to, no. We'd have to be in Wrath to get you with a Lesson Learned. Do I want to chance it? Or we do 9 and then 18, which is 9 and 18 is 27. It still won't kill you. We'd still take a huge hit. Let's play it slow. And we'll just hit you with an Empty Fist and see if, heck, maybe if we can get Lesson Learned to come back around before we can kill you. I will do that. Because now I feel if we can get like Tantrum and oh well, here it is. Tantrum and Lesson Learned, and will be nice, but I also don't like being weak, and this fight's only just going to get worse. But is it worth like fishing to really make that work? I think it can, because we have our 2 protects now. Why? So yeah, so why not? What if we... Who cares if he makes us weak? If we... As long as we can kill him with a Lesson Learned. We will draw it next turn. So we're not going to be weak, so we are going to do 10 damage. So why not protect? Do I want to Empty Fist and get you closer to death? And then I think yes. It won't kill you, but we'll exit our stance and we'll gain energy that we don't really need. So if that's the case, let's just hit you with a strike. If nothing really changes from us exiting our stance, you upgraded to defend. I'm okay with it. Third Eye, 7 blocks, scry 3. Okay. 8 block, the next attack you play costs 0. I don't like that it costs 2. The block is kind of subpar, even when it's upgraded. I mean, it's not bad, but it is subpar compared to the other blocks that we have. But the real benefit from it does come from that attack costing 0. But still, most of our attacks cost 1. And the only attack that costs 2, you know, Eruption and Lesson Learned, this will get lowered whenever we upgrade it, and this will just remain the same. So if this is only helping Lesson Learned, I think we go Third Eye. That allows us some deck manipulation right there. And you know what? I think we can upgrade some stuff. We've got a regen potion. Our HP isn't in a horrible spot. Let's upgrade Eruption so it costs 1. Yo, all these max HP. It injected that into my veins. What else? What else? You dealing more damage is nice, just so the potential of making you work more. Having our retains do a lot better. Third Eye being, you know, scrying essentially a whole hand is actually does sound really nice. Vigilance being a better block is nice because right now it's on par with our 1 upgraded defend. Brilliance being like all of our attacks being upgraded does sound really nice. I think we go Third Eye plus. That way we can scry like our entire next hand, and we can really start to plan out what we want to do. And it's okay block. Not great, but the scrying, I believe, will pay dividends. Why not? Become cursed, take 24 damage, or lose 7 max HP. What if we've already fought Gremlin Knob, probably going to fight either the Lagavulin or the Diamond Lords. This puts us at, what, 62 minus 24 is 38. We can pop the regen, that is pretty low. Or we can lose 7 max HP, we'll go from 96 to 81. So it essentially mitigates Strawberry. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I don't think we popped the regen potion just yet. What do we do here, though? I want to play Third Eye so we can peep our next turn because we're gonna have 2 lords attacking us. If I could enter Wrath, get one of them killed, and exit it, which is impossible because our only way to exit is in our hand currently. Well, both way to exit is in our hand currently. Well, we can do this and take essentially no damage, or we can take this and get ready for some energy next turn if we enter Wrath. But if they're going to be attacking next turn, I don't want to do that because we won't have a way to exit our stance. So pretty much if we entered Vigilance and then we entered Wrath in the next turn, we would gain energy back. It would be a net gain because both of our Wrath enablers are now 1 cost and we gain 2 energy for exiting Vigilance. But the matter is, well, the problem with that is both of these Diamond Lords are going to both be attacking for 10, and if we're in Wrath, they're going to be attacking for 20. So if we kill one, we either have to block for 20, which probably won't happen because we're spending the energy to kill one, or we have to find a way to exit Wrath, which we cannot do because the 2 ways to exit our stance is currently in our hand. I think we Third Eye definitely to peep our hand, get it prepared. We still have good attacks, so we can prepare for a good attack. Maybe get our retains out, or our protects out there, so we can block through those 2 attacks and do some damage to the 1. And then the only reason I would say to pop Vigilance is so that we can leave it to gain more energy. That's like maybe on this turn. Like we could pop this, pop Empty Fist. We have block, we did damage, and now we still have energy to play Third Eye and maybe a strike. So let's see, this puts us at 2, or this puts us at 1, this puts us at 0, but we gain 2 energy, so we'd be at 2, in which case we could Third Eye, we take no damage, we can pop our hand, and we can play the strike. I think that's what we do. Okay, we want a Third Eye. I want both of these, even though I don't know if we want to play them. I do not think we can make Lesson Learned work next turn. I want to... Playing both... Well, we can't play both. If we keep Miracle, which we will, we can play both of these if we need to, and we'll take no damage. Let's get rid of our Defend and our Strike and hope that we get a better attack to work with Lesson Learned to get a kill on one of those lords. Let's see if that works, because we just have to get you killed, and if we draw Lesson Learned and a Brilliance, that's 22 damage exactly, and you won't die. If we draw Tantrum, we can play Lesson Learned. You'll definitely die, and then we have to find a way to deal with you. Let's see how that works. He's still being a sleepy boy. Okay, so we did get Eruption. 9, 20, 29. It kills you. Then what? You deal 20 damage, essentially. We get the kill. I mean, either way, the only way to kill you is to enter Wrath, and we have no way to get out of it. And it eats up all of our energy. And we can't play our Protects. We can play a Defend, so we'll take 15 instead of 20. If we play our Miracle, which isn't awful, but getting you killed and getting Lesson Learned, the pop, ooh, it upgraded our Protect, which we only have 2. I guess it does it for after battle. Yeah, I guess it happens either after battle or after they get reshuffled. I think we pop our Regen Potion at the next elite. This is 24 damage. I like it. 16 damage. This will kill you. This. And then, yeah, why don't we just hit you and hope that we kill you next turn, which, depending on the attacks we draw, we should be able to do. This is 18 damage. Yeah, we got you. Dude, all is nice. We don't have any curses, but it's nice to have early on. Can only be played if this is the only attack in your hand, deal 30 damage. That's not going to happen. We have too many attacks, our deck is too thin currently, and I don't want to bog our deck down this run. I still don't really like Flying Sleeves. Meditate. Put the card from your discard into your hand, retain it. Enter Calm, exit your turn. What about when you're upgraded? 2 cards. I do like it. It does end our turn, but we can play some good cards. Potentially. Like if we play, like if we need like a heavy block turn or something like that, we can, you know, block and pull Meditate to pull him back. Or maybe if we just played an Empty Fist, then we need to exit a stance or something like that. You know, this allows us to really manipulate our deck in a good way. We're going against Thorn Lord. I don't think our damage output is going to be a problem with that. So this is going to be the Lagavulin. I think we're okay to upgrade. And you dealing more damage is okay, but I do think we go Meditate. Picking up 2 cards is really gonna help. Now here, oh, that could be a problem. It's not the Lagavulin. Either way, we're gonna drink this. You're gonna buff yourself. You're gonna make me vulnerable with your first hit, I think. So anyways, we're gonna enter Wrath right now. We're not gonna Empty Fist because I would like to do as much damage to you as possible. Alright. Oh, good lord. Alright, so this does 20 damage. And it's the only attack we drew. That's great. We could enter Vigilance, exit our stance. He'd go down to 16, but since this is a skill, he would gain 2 strength. But I also don't want to take 32 damage to the face. We could do this, pop this, and we could just pop 2 protects. No, that puts us at 28 block, whereas we can do this. So we probably should have Empty Fisted then. Phrasing. Oof. At least we're only taking 10 now. What's our next hand gonna look like? I mean, it's gonna be full of attacks. Let's save our protects then, and our miracle for just in case we really need to just pop on this guy. But he's definitely gonna do a number on us. We're not vulnerable yet. So is this the turn we pop? Go 9, 24. Because we can have 4 energy. So 9, 24, 24. So 48 plus 9 is 57. Won't kill you. It will not kill you. And also we have no way to exit it. So I think I guess we really just got to play it slow. Which is probably the stupidest decision to make. We would gain energy from going into Wrath because we'd be leaving Calm. But we'd still take, what is that, 28? That's what, like 30, 46 damage? 36 damage, I think? 36 damage. But if we play to Protect, that would lower it to 20. Still isn't great. I think we just hit you. I don't know. I want to take as little damage as possible, but we really got to pop on this guy. Here we go. So 9. We can do 9 damage. Enter Wrath. Then do 24. Like, we can get him really close to dying. It's just we can't. We would be taking so much more damage because of it. Do 1, 2, 3. Play this, and we'd be taking so much damage to the face. We could scry our hand and like get an attack that would kill next turn and then just take the 20-something damage to the face. Or like we could play Tantrum, Strike, Strike, Miracle, Meditate, which is 2 skills, so he'd actually be hitting even harder. And then we would be able to pull from our discard pile, which actually would only be 2 strikes because Tantrum goes into our draw pile. So we'd probably be better off doing Tantrum, Strike, Strike, Miracle, and Third Eye. That way we gain at least some block. And we do gain energy, so we might actually want to play our Protect. Okay. But if Meditate ends our turn. Remember that. Meditate ends our turn. I think I do want to do this. And really get rid of everything that isn't an attack, because we need to kill you next turn. Granted, only taking 15 right there could have been a lot worse. But hey, Happy Flower's nice. Whenever card is created during combat, upgraded. Does nothing now, but man, if we'd have gotten it on the last run, I think we could have had quite a run on our hands if we'd have gotten this, or taken it when we had the chance. But as of right now, it does not do anything. Because nothing in our hand, nothing that we have creates a card currently. I don't really want an Evaluate, because the cards in and of themselves just take up space. Especially if we go against something like the Time Eater, it's just... Oh, actually this is a skill, it's not a power, so it's actually gonna give us 1, but still, like, we draw better than that. I don't think we need this. We have 2 ways to enter Wrath, and not enough ways to... Oh, and we have 2 ways to enter Calm, honestly, and 1 way to just exit. I think if we can get another way to exit. I really don't want any of these. Piecing it out with the cards that are currently in our hand, or currently in our deck, this I don't really care about. We can scry, and the cards in and of themselves just also add a semblance of bloat. It's kind of like a faux bloat of sorts, if I'm piecing it together in my head correctly. Master Reality is really great when you have a card that works with it, and we have none currently, so this is actually a dead card to us currently. Crescendo is good because it allows us to enter Wrath, but right now it's not upgraded, so it's not free, which all it does is enter Wrath, and we have 2 cards that put us into Wrath. It does retain, which is nice, so we can play it when we need it, but we also have the ability to bob and weave out of stances as we generally need to. The retaining is nice. I think we skip. I don't think those are as best quality as other cards could be. Now, I do not think you will be a problem if we can get to Wrath. So right now, honestly, get rid of these. I need a Wrath card. And actually, how much can I look at you when you take 30 damage? So that's should be enough right there. But these will come back into our deck. And actually, what I could do is I could meditate. I could meditate Third Eye. I could meditate a Third Eye and an upgraded Protect. That way we have them anyhand anyways, and it shouldn't affect our draw on the next turn. Why not? I mean, Third Eye and Protect. And we should still draw. We should still draw. We did not enter Wrath, but we need to do 24 damage to you. Can we make that work? 9 pierces your block. And then we have to do 24, which is 12. Yeah, we can do that. Exactly, we can do that. But we can't Third Eye. So that kind of stinks. I would like to enter Wrath at some point. Honestly, I say that, we're going to get both of our Wrath cards next turn, which is going to stink because he's got Thorns and I don't want to deal with that. Oh look, we do have enough energy for Third Eye. We could probably make do dumping Lesson Learned. So we can play this dump Lesson Learned because we have a Retained Protect. It's upgraded that we can use to... We can block whatever attack he does and also potentially hit him, which could also be mitigated. Also in Wrath. So what if we did that? I think that might be okay. So we'll see. Oh, I have to end my turn. It's like we're just gonna sit here and listen to this baller combat music. I don't want to play Tantrum because your Thorns are just gonna eat me alive. So this, we can play this, and we can hit you twice. I think you're coming out of your Thorns or your Sharp Hide next turn. Not this upcoming turn. You have one more attack phase, and then you're gonna do it. I would really like to be in Wrath for that, but I also don't want to take like 20 damage. But we're currently blocking for 16, so we could go into Wrath. But the Thorns are going to deal damage. So if we hit you, you're doing 20 damage, we go down to 13. We hit you again, we go down to 10, you're still doing 20 damage. But we do a number on your HP. I think we just hit you regularly. And maybe get a Meditate next turn, which we don't. You're doing 16 damage. Alright, Bill. For that, let's go ahead and protect and defend. Do we want to hit you this turn? Do we, like, pretty much it comes down to do I want to play Miracle? Next turn is not going to be great. So with that, I'm going to say we save Miracle currently. We can hit you for 12. And no, because the Thorns are gonna make it to where we take damage, and I think we can outpace you faster than you'll outpace us. At least I hope so. So we're scrying. Well, that because every other card is in our discard. Okay. Okay. This might be useful. I think next turn I feel like next turn he's gonna pop off. So what if we entered Vigilance? That's pretty much it. That puts us at 17 block. We could pop Miracle, play a Defend, or play a Strike. You need to take 40 damage. We pretty much have to enter Wrath in order to do the damage necessary to get you there, and then we have to exit Wrath almost as quickly as possible. What do you think, Mikey? Can I pet you? Or are you sleepy? I need some good luck pets. Boy. Or we could just play, I mean, technically we gain more by playing 2 Defends. Puts us at 19 instead of 17. Because Vigilance isn't upgraded. And we could play Miracle and still get the hit. I really want to save that for an attack turn, but really that is entirely dependent on our draw. I don't know. I don't like the amount of how little damage we're doing. Getting that is actually great. Alright, so this is hot garbage. 2 cards. So Meditate is actually worthless now because we have no cards in our discard. So Third Eye, we should be drawing a lot of attacks. We're not. I'm dumping all that. We need to enter Wrath. I think we can make it work. As long as we draw, we're drawing Brilliance. As long as we draw the flippin' any one of our Wrath Enabler cards, then we should be okay. And that gives us a play with Meditate, as I can pull Protect and Third Eye back. So with that, why not hit you, Meditate, and pull Protect and Third Eye. Okay. I was about to say, give me something to hit you. We have to do 34 damage. Can we do it? This is 9. This will be 24. 9. So 24 plus 12 is 36. It will get you. Okay. Okay. We still have 2 energy. I kind of want to stay in Wrath current for right now, because we can leave it with Vigilance if we need to. But also the 18 damage. I think we hit you with Lesson Learned. I don't think we're going to make it work. No, because all it will do is punch through your block exactly. We could pop a Miracle and then hit him with both, but I don't think that's worth it necessarily. We're spending a lot of time on floor 1. I'm just trying to really work on understanding this character. So for Third Eye, chances are that we do have a relatively okay chance of drawing some attacks next turn, but also he's going to be ready to attack. So since he's going to be thorned up on Friday, was it thorned up on a Saturday afternoon? That's the homie, man. We can gain block, but we can't do it without Miracle by playing like both of these. That allows us to exit Wrath if we need to, or we can play Lesson Learned to purchase block and hit him for 18 because he doesn't have Thorns, or we could just save it. I don't know. I'm going to say that. I'm going to see how the slow Wrathful play turns out. So we only got a block for 20. We can do that with a Protect. We can do Protect. That puts us at 16. We can Defend. Puts us at 21. We can hit you. We're only taking a little. This is only Ascension 4. We're still healing to full after this fight, so what if we do this? And then what if we just hit you? Miracle, and what if we defend? There, we only take 2, we hit you. Now this time, that is going to be a little bit of an issue, but Meditate will put us into Calm if we need it to. And you're going to hit me for 8 times 2 when we exit, so it's only 16. We could do a number to you. We could do a number to you. Or we could Protect, play Brilliant, and then Meditate. I like it. The next turn, I want, because you're gonna be in that form. So let's take Tantrum and Brilliance, and bank on us being able to do enough damage. We gotta do 50 damage to you. All right, you're only doing 20, but this will go up to 40, which is not great. Can we do 50 damage to you? 9, and then it'll be 24, which is 33, and then this will be 33 plus 18, 43, it'll be 51. We can get you there exactly. And we still haven't played Lesson Learned. So, boom, and it'll also exit our stance for us. And we gained energy also, so actually we can do more. Do we want to hit you with a lesson learned? It is more damage, but like, what if we got lessons learned to pop on the boss? This straight up will essentially end our turn. Oh, we could third eye. How do we do that? What are we drawing? It's not worth playing third eye. We can still play lesson learned, but we're not going to punch through this block. Okay, let's just go to the next turn. No, nothing we play there would benefit the turn or the fight in any way. You know, I actually could have dumped Tantrum and potentially drawn another defensive card, but really, it doesn't matter too terribly much. I will play this just to get you closer to dying. Alright, you're only hitting me for 10, and as long as we can get you on a turn where we're in Wrath and we've got some good attacks, I'm not too concerned. Can we kill you next turn? It's possible. Can we do 51 damage? It is possible. We have Eruption, we have an Empty Fist, we have a Strike. If we dump the Strike, I can't see the rest of my draw. Can I look in here? I can't look up. I can't. Okay, well. This is 9, this will be 12, and this will be 18. So 9 plus 12 plus 18. So 18 plus 12 is 30. Plus 9 is 39. If we draw, I would say a single attack, then we'll be okay. But I'm going to hit you here as well. You're doing 20-some damage. We drew Lesson Learned. I swear, if we can make Lesson Learned work, let's do some math. 9, then we pretty much have to play Lesson Learned, which will do 20, which can't get you. So Lesson Learned is not going to work on you. We could meditate. What if we like, no, because Lesson Learned exhausts. I was gonna say, if we played Lesson Learned and we could bring it back with Meditate, we can't because it exhausts. We could Erupt, enter Wrath. That'd be 9 damage, it would take you down to 36. We get you with a Strike, does 12, takes you down to 24. Get you with an Empty Fist, does 18. But also, we would be taking 40 damage, which would kill us. Oh, well, yes. No, because we gain energy because we'd be exiting Calm. So if we entered Wrath, we'd gain 2 energy, in which case we'd be at 4. Then we could play our Strike. We might 1, 2, 3, 4. We might be able to kill you with a Lesson Learned. So let's do that. So 9 does 9 damage, takes you down to 36. We gain 2 energy. We're at 4 energy. We can play our Strike, which is 12, go from 36 to 24. We can do this for, so 20, you're at 24. This will hit you for 18, which will then, 18 to 24 is 6. And then we can hit you with Lesson Learned for 10, even though because we won't be in Wrath, and it should still kill you. Right, and you're not, and you have to take 60 damage in order to pop, which is more than you have HP wise. So we can hit you, and we actually killed the boss with Lesson Learned, and it upgraded itself. What does that even mean? Oh, it just does more damage. Okay, what is that hot garbage? All right, I think I want Judgment. It's just so useful on just low HP enemies. And it cycles through our deck. Unplay, when you draw this card, add 2 miracles to your hand. It's nice, but I like Judgment more. So it only took us an hour to get through the first floor. Whenever you exit calm, gain an additional energy. Alright. Double the effectiveness of potions, or during boss and elite fights, gain energy. So exiting calm would give us 3 energy instead of 2, which is nice. I forget that mechanic way more than I should. Doubling the effectiveness of potions is nice, but these 2 artifacts is okay. 10 dexterity is also okay for like a panic turn, or extra energy during boss and elite combats, which is more consistent. This being nice, or this will be nice during, you know, like everything else whenever we exit calm, but we have to make it work in order for it to actually give us to be worth something. This is only for boss and elite fights, but that should be when we need it most, right? I feel like that is going to be the most useful for us, and I like that. I would like to hit a shop on this floor. We do have a lot of, or we do have enough money to make a shop worth something. I like this. Not a big fan of this. Is there any other way? I do this. It opens up a way for a late shop. We can come here. We can, but we do have to go through the super elite. But we do have a rest before and after. We could hit our early combats, boom, boom, and then rest / upgrade, hit this elite, boom / upgrade, come here, hit you, boom, rest, I say boom / upgrade, rest / upgrade, hit you, hit this late shop. We should, unless one of these is the slavers, or the thieves, whatever they are, the ones that, the event that steals our money. But honestly, depending on our HP, I would, over 400 and some odd gold, I would fight them over that. We hit this late shop, rest / upgrade, champion. Is there anything else that I like more? We can hit the early shop. I don't think anything else helps us out as directly as that. My only concern is this super elite, but you have to fight it unless you're going right path, and I don't think right path is good, or as good as our other choices. So we pretty much, no matter what, we were forced to fighting this guy anyways. Yeah. So I like this left path. We can hit our easy fights, our regular-ish fights. We'll probably hit some birds, I would say. Are the birds on the 2nd or 3rd floor? Or both? I don't know. Depending on what this is, this could be good or awful or neutral, honestly. Super elite, rest, boom, boom. Okay, I like it. Let's hope it works out for us. Let's hope that this path likes us. You're doing 14 damage? Well, now you're not. And we have no way to get through your plated armor. Let's go ahead and just enter calm then, and we'll pull our retain or our protect back. Still nothing, but we are drawing pretty much all of our attacks next turn, which is going to be nice. So I think this turn, what if we scried, dumped our defense, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and maybe like our strikes if we get them, because every other attack is better in every way than our basic strikes. And hope we can get judgment, and if we can do enough damage with these guys, we can just hit him with a we can get him down to like 30 HP, hit him with a judgment, and kill him. So, with that, and exiting wrath will also, or exiting calm will also give us energy. So, if we just protect, we'll take no damage. Or actually, we can 9 and 5. We'll still take no damage. Yeah. There we go. Get rid of these. And hopefully we should draw judgment or our defense. Either way, we have a way to deal damage. Is this enough to kill him? He's got 14 plated armor. This will do 9. So essentially he's got 84 HP. So this will do 9. We will gain 2 energy. So it'll go from 3 to 4. Then we can do 24 damage, 48 damage, 48 damage plus 18, 66. Won't kill you, but it does do a good job. But I think if we can hit you with these, and then get you, if we can draw like a judgment, or heck, even our eruption, what could we do with that? It would be 9 to 24. I still think we do this. We can hit you, but it does absolutely nothing except make me feel better. We did not get the cards we wanted, but we can still empty fist and do a number on him, and I think that is worth something. Plus, since we are drawing judgment next turn, he is dead. Right? 30 has 30 or less, so we actually have to do we will have to do 15 damage to you next turn. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with this. This does significantly more. And you've been judged. I would have liked to have gotten lesson learned on him, but it's okay. You are free. It is a way to change stances. You are free. It does retain. But Empty Fist is also really nice. And that's our biggest problem is, I say it's our biggest problem. Getting into our stances isn't the biggest problem. It's leaving them when we need to. Retaining a Tranquility will get us out of Wrath when we need it because it will stay in our hand. Empty Fist does damage, it benefits from Wrath, and also gets us out of the stance. But it does cost 1 energy. I think we would benefit more from holding a Tranquility. That way we can have a good like Wrath turn and do a lot of damage, pop Tranquility and exit it and hopefully be okay. Just because it's already upgraded. You're dealing 12 damage. We could play this, you'll do 4. I mean, we could play Protect and take nothing, but I would like to be in Calm and also hold Tranquility. That way we can enter Wrath next turn when you're going to Hex us. And next turn, let's just draw a lot of attacks. Get rid of these defends. Do we want Judgment and Lesson Learned? Probably not, but we might be able to make one of them work. But we're gonna hit you now. And we can also pop Miracle. So our hand should be relatively full. We're gonna hit you. We're gonna hit you. Pop this, and Lesson Learned will not kill you. We cannot judge you. But you are debuffing us, which means you're probably going to weaken or frail me or make me vulnerable, something along those lines. But the 2 attacks we have alone that we're drawing next turn should kill you. This will do 18 damage, and this will do 24. Yeah, it should kill you. Almost exactly. And hopefully, even if we're weak, it shouldn't matter. I know this is only doing 26 damage, so I would... We might as well. I know we didn't make it work, but now at least you're definitely dead next turn. Like, there's no getting around it. Flex potion's appreciated. I don't think we need it. I don't think we need any one of those. Gain 4 strength, 4 dexterity, but gain 1 less energy at the start of each turn. This could be useful on elite fights because it mitigates Slaver's Collar. Like they just negate each other. Oh, you're alright, buddy. I'm just giving you pets. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. 4 strength, 4 dexterity, gain 1 less energy at the start of each turn. I don't think it's worth it. It is. I feel like I'm not giving that card just because I haven't used that card before. It scares me. Oh, let her sleep, buddy. Or she's not sleeping, but let her get her water. You hang out. She's mad at you anyways because you smell like the vet. Splits in the other room and he's eyeballing her because he wants to play. But she also, like, he also smells like the vet, and they both hate it. So anytime either one of them comes back from the vet, it's just angry city, angry cat city, pretty much. You jump down. Oh, Split, are you gonna come up here? You gonna come up here, girl? You gonna come up here? You're thinking about it? Maybe? You wanna say hi to everyone? You're gonna scratch the post and grate that noise into the microphone? No, she caught it with something else. Anyways. 4 strength does add additional damage, and it also benefits from it. It does benefit from Wrath. And we could pop a straight flex potion and just really go to town. If we had thorns, oh, you would be toasted. I don't like this turn though. We play this, pop our speed potion, and play a defend. I really hope this doesn't take energy off of me now. Okay, so you normally do 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so it does just add 4. Okay. I always forget. I always can't remember if it adds 1 per 1, or if it like adds 2, or if there's like a certain threshold or something like that. So you would block for 12. You're doing 24 damage. Why are you doing that turn 1? What is wrong with you? I think we definitely want to pop this and play our defend. And I could hit you for 10. I mean, it's not nothing. I'd really like to hit you with a Wrath, but you're just gonna keep doing damage. And he's back, the blessed boy. Get comfy, buddy. You're all right. How you doing? I guess he got some water. I don't want to pop Miracle just to play a strike and hit you for 10. I don't think that's worth it. I think we can do better. But I do think we could have popped the Flex Potion too, and we would have hit you for what, 15? But we can play that like this turn or something. Oh, that's right. We have 2 energy now. As of right now, we're not doing a whole heck of a lot. So really, we have to pick our turn and just really just kill you. Are you just going to do 24 damage every single turn? If so, then we pick the worst fight to play fasting. But we did gain energy through Happy Fire. You're actually doing something now. Okay. Now, what if we just pop our Flex Potion? Hit you with the Tantrum. Hit you with the Brilliance. And then hit you with the Strike. And now you're dead. And that's essentially what I was waiting. And we got our flex potion back. An upgraded crescendo. This is kind of what I was talking about. They're good if they're upgraded. But I didn't want to go through the whole process of actually upgrading them. Consecrate is good. It's AoE. And if we play fasting, that's 9 damage. 9 damage to all enemies, which isn't great, but it is 0. It's a 0 cost card. Sands of Time is kind of irrelevant. Crescendo being free, giving us free Wrath and Calmness intros and exits of sorts is useful. Consecrate is good AoE, which currently we have no AoE. I'm thinking, and what I think it's a toss-up between Consecrate and Crescendo. I want Crescendo because we can retain it with Tranquility to get us to either set up a turn that we need, or to get us out of a turn that we don't want to be in, or in a situation rather. The Consecrate is AoE, and we currently don't have any AoE. But I feel like AoE is also not as important as the Watcher because of the ability for us to enter Wrath and deal double damage to the effects that we should be able to kill an enemy significantly quicker, in which case AoE isn't necessarily required. But also, if we could hit Consecrate with a Fasting and a Wrath, that would be 5 damage plus 4 from Fasting, which is 9. Times 2 is 18 damage to all enemies. Like, that's not nothing. What are you when you're upgraded? I think you just do more damage. Yeah, you go from 5 to 8. That does help. I think we want to. You give us 2 vulnerable. I still think we want to kill you as soon as we can, and then we can just hard focus the plated armor boy. Because we can kill you this turn, but then you'll be, as he vulnerable, we take 50% more damage, I think. Yeah. So you would do 12 divided by 2 is 6, so you would be doing 18 damage. Ugh. And we can only block for 5. Let's get you close to death. Let's do that. Do that. We're going to player defend. And let's go ahead and play our Empty Fist, and that way we can kill you next turn. Even if we had 2 energy, we wouldn't have gotten him with the 2 strikes. I'm thinking. Good Fast, Miracle, Tantrum. No, because you're doing 10. I should have killed you and just taken the hit. But say we play Fasting, that's 4 strength. And say we play our Flex Potion, that's a total of 9 strength. So you would go up to 9, 10, 11. That's 12 damage times 3, which is 36. It would demolish you. It would take down a lot of your plated armor. But that's all of it. Sorry, he just burped. That's a lot of damage and take down your plated armor, but you still wouldn't die. And on top of that, you would be doing 42 damage and you would be doing 20 damage. And I don't like that, so I don't think playing Tantrum is the right move. Is playing Fasting the right move? Potentially. Because the strength is going to be nice when we can enter Wrath, which should be in the next 2 turns. Killing you makes us vulnerable, in which case this damage is significantly higher. But we do have more dexterity. I think we just block this turn. Do 20, you're doing 10 damage to us. I don't like that. I can Miracle and defend. That only puts us at 25, which you're gonna debuff us. I could take the negative potion one sec. Ugh. I had to fix my headset. It was digging into my head. I want you to die. We can kill you next turn. We're frail. Okay, not great. We could get you with lesson learned. What if we do that? Get you with lesson learned. It upgraded judgment. That's actually fantastic. What if we protected? This does absolutely nothing. And that's pretty much it. We play for 0 just for fun. But at least we're only taking 6. He is healing, but okay. So if we can get you down to 40, we're going to be in a good spot. Can we get you down to 40? This will do 9. This will do 12. So 9 and 12. Still digging in my head. There we go. Maybe at least. So 9 and 12 is 21. So 21 minus 14 is 7. That gets you down to 61. That is not enough to hit you with a judgment. Even it, well, what if we hit the flex potion? Flex potion, you would do 14, purges your plated armor. This will do 11 times 2 is 22. So that'll take you from 68 to 40. Let's see, 11, 22. 22 subtracted from 68. It's 46. Still not enough to hit you with a judgment. But it is nice. But he's doing like 60 something damage, so if we couldn't block through it, we'd be dead. Or we could get out of it with tranquility. And then we could kill him next turn. As long as we stayed in Wrath. Or we'd have to bring back Judgment, which we couldn't do because we have Meditate on this turn. There's no point in third eyeing because our draw pile is only a strike and defend. So we would have the Tranquility and leave Wrath at the end, or we could meditate. Technically, I say technically we could meditate, but he's still hitting really hard, and that would be our 3 energy, or 1, 2, 3, and that doesn't block for us. Third Eye is really only useful this turn for a block, because it's the only block we currently have. There's no way for us to kill you. Especially us being vulnerable does not help. We have no way to draw these cards. We could get you close to dying, in which case you'll probably die next turn. I think we do that and just take the 31 damage to the face. So we're gonna... Oop. I almost whiffed. We're gonna hit you. We're gonna hit you. I say almost dead. We get you to 46. And we can't Judgment. So with this, let's enter Tranquility. We can play Third Eye. Let's get rid of a defend. We can play a Miracle, play Meditate, that ends our turn, but it puts us in Calm, and we can pull some cards. We can pull some cards to hit him with next turn. Or, yeah, I think I like that. That way we keep Tranquility. So let's take Tantrum. And we take Tantrum, then we can take Brilliance is our hardest hitting attack aside from that. Or Empty Fist tag, no, because we can exit. We still have the 0 cost, whatever it is. Okay. So we're really riding on these cards getting it done for us. So we're gonna hit you with Tantrum. This is 0, and we should have you dead. Good stuff. That fight took way too long. An upgraded protect is nice, but we already have 2. Next attack deals 5 additional damage whenever you change stances, gain 4 block. Mental Fortress could be nice. Breathe the Flames is also nice. We don't change stances too often. Well, I guess we do, because it's mostly going into and exiting Eruption. So I think Mental Fortress we can make work. Obtain a relic. Let's just pay the money. It's only 85 gold. You gave us letter opener. Okay. I think we need to rest. And we're taking a lot of time. We're really just going at a snail's pace on this. I do not want to play fasting against. Wait, you're not an elite, are you? You are the elite. So we actually, this does get mitigated by fasting. Okay. So play this. We could play this. We'll take no damage. Yeah, let's just do that. And this is just good damage to do. We don't have any type of thorns, which stinks, but here we go. Mental Fortress is useful. Consecrate, defend, and okay. The dexterity is really why I really like fasting. The strength is nice, but that's mostly for when we're in Wrath is where it really shines. The dexterity is mostly why that is useful for me currently. What if we scry? We don't need judgment. It's not going to happen. You have metallicize. I don't think that changes when we hit you. Do we want to enter calm? Not necessarily, because we have tranquility. Let's see what happens. Taking no damage. I hit you for 4. So this is kind of what I'm looking for. Is we can erupt. This is what, 28 damage. We can block with a protect. So as long as we have 1 energy left over, we should be okay. So this is what I want. We're in Wrath. Hit you with a tantrum. 14 times 3. Now we go tranquil, and we can protect. And we should take less damage. And also because we have our power out. And yeah, we can meditate and bring back. I don't think we can make judgment work. But we could bring. We could meditate and bring back like a brilliance. That would be nice. Yeah. What if we miracle also makes letter opener work? And let's bring back, because we've already got tantrum in our draw pile, so we're already drawing that. So then why not take brilliance, which so it'll be. Our strength is up from fasting, so it's up 4, so 3 is actually 8. 8 times 3 is 24. How much HP do you have? If we can get you to 40, which with a Wrathful Brilliance we can, I think we can get you with Judgment. Can we get you with Lesson Learned? We would have 3 energy. We would be in calm because we're in meditate, or because we're meditating. So it would be Wrath would do 24 damage, and then Brilliance would do more, and Lesson Learned would also do more. Let's just gamble with it just because I want to. 5, 6, 7. Oh wait, 4, 5, 6. I actually, my math was one off. So, and we also got consecrate, which is great. So, do we have a way to exit this? We do not. So if we do this and we don't kill him, we die. So let's actually do the math then. So this will do 21 instead of 24. So you have 85. You have essentially 90 something damage. So I'm gonna break out the calculator. So this is, which is why it's quiet, because my calculator is open. So this is 7 times 3, which is 21. 21. Or actually, here, let me, instead of doing that, it's 85 plus 6. There we go. So minus 21 is 70. All right, so we hit you, you're at 70. We exit calm. We are now at 4 energy. Because we go down to 2, we gain 2 energy, we're at 4. We play Consecrate for free. We'll do 18. Puts you at 52. We still have 4 energy. We play Brilliance, which will do 32. Puts you at 20. Lesson learned. Is that 17 times 2, which is 30? Okay, so we can kill you. Okay. There we go. So, Tantrum. Consecrate. Brilliance. Lesson learned. And it upgraded our other Protect. So we are going over. Like, we're definitely late. But so far so good, right? Every 3 times you shovel your draw pile, gain energy. That'll be nice. The Emerald Key I could care less about. Why not take another Mental Fortress? Like, why not? We don't really care for the Prostrate anymore. But the Mental Fortress, changing stances, we could get, what is this? Are you upgraded yet? No. Getting 8 block, and then when it's upgraded, getting 24 block, just like changing stances once. Heck yeah, man. I do think should we rest here? 4, 5, 6. Or we can upgrade. I think it benefits us to rest here. Get some lucky pats. Good boy. Toy Ornithopter. Whenever you use a potion, heal 5. Cool. We only have 1 potion, but you love to see it. We could pivot, but I think we can handle this elite. Alright. These are minions, so don't use lesson learned on them. But we do still need to kill them. I think we need to play a Protect. And in this case, can we kill you? No, because we need to do 13 and we're only doing 12. We could kill you with a lesson learned, but that's... Could we? Yes, we could, but that's not worth it. I don't think. I'd rather kill you, honestly. Let's get you closer to death. I'll take the damage to the face to get you closer to death, because you shielding him is a huge pain. Okay. I want to save this, so why don't we defend? You're going to be aggressive. Let's just go ahead and kill you then. You're going to get ready to either summon more minions or do a big attack. We can meditate and bring back... We bring back Brilliance in our Protect. And it puts us in calm. Yeah. That way we have those. So we have a good attack and we've got both of our good defense. You're buffed. Not great. Mental Fortress, we could judge you, so you are not a problem. In fact, let's just do that now. Good stuff. So you should be summoning minions in within the next like 2 turns. I think you'll take a turn off, and then you'll summon, or you might. It kind of depends. We haven't gotten any of our Wrath cards yet. We don't need to play Vigilance. I would like to not take 20 damage. Okay. That helps. Let's go ahead and play our Miracle. Got that to pop, and then we can play our Third Eye. Get rid of you. I don't... since next turn is going to be our turn off, I believe, I want to dump you because I want to have as much attacks as possible, but you play out every 3 turns. We're not recycling our draw pile, so you're not going to pay out. So let's do that. So we actually don't we don't get to play Brilliance, which stinks, but we are only taking 5 damage. Here we go. So we want to Erupt, Tantrum, but we gained energy from exiting Calmness, so we could have played it. That's on me. I do not want to exit Stance yet. We can exit with Tranquility. He's gonna summon more minions. I would like to kill you as quickly as possible. Plus we got Happy Flower to pay out. Can we get you to 40 HP? 24. We have energy, so this is 18 damage. 18 damage plus 24. 18 plus 24 is 30. 18 plus 34. It's 30, 42. 42 minus 106. Or 106 minus 42. 64. Judgment cannot get you, and we would die. So we need to exit Tranquility. But we can still do a number on them. Because in reality, y'all are doing 5 and you're doing 30, which is not great. So I would like to exit, and we do have one mental. We have both mental fortresses out there, okay. We can Tranquil, and Protect, and Defend, so we need 3 energy for that, which means we can play 2 energy cards. So let's play Tantrum on you to get you the closest to death. Can we just ice any one of you? No. You're gonna debuff us. You're gonna make us weak. I don't want that to happen. But I also want you to die very quickly. We could judge you. Let's do that. I'll hit you. And then we can enter Calm, player Protect, and then player Defend, because you're doing 30, because it's 10 times 3, and you're doing 5, so 35, so this will be, we'll have 8, plus 16 is 24, plus 8 is 36, okay. And we also did damage that way. 32. Never mind. My math was off. But still, we're only taking, what, 3 damage? That's a lot better than dying, you know? You are a minion, so this does not matter. We could kill you with 1, 2, and then that's pretty much it, and we'd have to use Lesson Learned on you. I think I'm okay with that. There, just to hit you, and why not go back into Vigilance, because we'll probably, we can draw a Tantrum, but we don't have a way to exit out of it. So if we don't kill him next turn, we're probably gonna die, because he's probably gonna either summon or hit really hard. Well, how many attacks are we drawing? We're drawing 2, or we have the potential of drawing like all of our good attacks. in which case we could kill him probably fairly quickly. Or we could go to Vigilance, be calm. That's irrelevant. They're plays. Get Meditate, hold Judgment, hit him with a Judgment next turn. So, we just have to do enough damage to make that worth something. Okay. We got a third eye. I don't want that. I don't really care about this because we're going to judge you next turn. We just need to save energy for it. So then we also have to get your HP below 40. You know, we could hit you with Tantrum and then go into Meditate because it will also put us in Calm. And it'll also give us more block for our stance changes because we'll get energy for this. We'll meditate. Pull back Judgment. And why not pull back our Brilliance? Not great, but also you're dead. Alright. Taking a lot longer on this run, but shovel. Ooh, we can dig for relics. I like it. Draw 2 cards, exit your stance. Gain 6 blocks if the last card played this combat was a skill. Draw 2 cards. The block isn't that great. The draw is nice. Empty Mind is also nice. But I don't think we take anything. Pressure Point is nice, but it's kind of a little too late. Eh. I think we have to rest here. The dig, but I still think we need to rest. We need to keep our HP at a respectable level. Especially depending on this fight. I think this just kind of plays itself. And then we'll just hit you. And hopefully we'll get a Wrath turn and we can just either judge you or, you know, do something. Third eye. Let's get rid of the defend. Yeah, let's get rid of the defend. So with this, we can play Vigilance and enter Calm. Which will gain block. We don't hit you, and you're... What are you going to do? You're going to heal him. Nope, you gave him strength. That's actually awful. But we can exit. And we gain energy from it. Okay. Can we get any of you with a lesson learned? We might be able to make it work on you. Let's see, 9. So 9, and we'd go up to 5 energy. 9 damage. 24 plus, or excuse me, 12 plus 10. 9, 12, and 10. So 9 plus 10 is 19, plus 12 is 31. That would get you down to... And the only other attack is you, which is 26. So, hold on. Let's just add it all up, and if it hits his total HP, then we're good, because we will have the energy to do it. It's just a matter of if the damage will kill him. So, 9 plus 12 is 21. Sorry about that. So 9 plus 12 is 21. Plus 10 is 31. Plus 26 is 57. So we can kill you exactly, and then we can pop Tranquility and exit. We'll take, unless we have energy left over, which we should, we might be able to play our Protect. Okay, so let's see if we can make this work. Good. 25, 26. Eat it. Your non-minion, you upgraded our brilliance. Thank you very much. We will exit. Protect, and you will not hurt me. Well, we might have been able to be okay with a defend, but now he's dealing no damage at all. And now you have no heals or buffs. Never mind, you're doing 30 damage. Holy cow. Let's do this. We can go into Tantrum. We gain more energy. We go up to 3. We can play Fasting and Empty Fist. And that's it. Because we wouldn't be able to play our Protect. But it would not kill him, but it would get him within Judgment range. And we'd exit our stance, but we wouldn't. But we would take 30 damage to the face, and I don't want to do that. If I do this, can I play both of these? I could, but then we would actually end up taking like 60 damage. So if I played this, we would go up to 2, in which case I could play Protect. And we would gain 20 block, but we would still be in Wrath. We actually wouldn't be in Wrath. We wouldn't be in Wrath, and we would be 4 strength and dexterity up, but it's not an elite, so we'd only be at 2 energy. We hit you, we're at 3. We hit you, we're at 2. Right? But we can't play Fasting if we do that. Boom, boom, and then we just block. And we gain block from exiting our stance. So we actually take no damage. That was the smartest play, and I will admit that I did not account for that. So Meditate is actually a dead card for us. I want Judgment to get you killed. Unless we can just kill you now. Can we? 9 plus 18, 27 does not kill you, and we have no more attacks. Then I'm just gonna block. You know, and we could do this. We could play our whole hand and still be safe. And actually, we do gain block from that, and in actuality, yeah, so Letter Opener kills him, and we would have taken no damage from all the stance changes, so holy cow, alright. Yeah, give me another Empty Fist. No. We have a lot of money for a shop. I really hope this is worthwhile. Okay. Lizard Tail I want just so we can die, and it's okay. We can take Lee's Waffle, heal to full. Bottle Tornado, choose a power and start it in your hand every combat. What power do we have? Mental Fortress, Fasting. That's it. Power, oh, these powers are good. These are actually doing a lot of work for me. I don't think I want Fasting turn 1. I would much rather have a Mental Fortress turn 1. Can I afford both? No. Right? This is break out the calculator. This is 290 plus 255. It's 545. We can actually afford both. Is it worth it? I don't know. I think we might be better off picking up Lee's Waffle. That way we can upgrade. This is nice, but it's not the end of the world. I think we want Lizard Tail. I think we want Lee's Waffle. And we can remove a card. Or pick up a potion. Oh, we can take a bandage up. It's free heals. That's not bad. What card would we remove? I don't know. Probably a basic defend or a strike. Why not take a bandage up? You don't get the card removal, but our deck is I'm kind of happy with where our deck is at right now. I don't imagine too many. Now this is tough. Do we dig up a relic? Or do we try to upgrade something? We could upgrade our mental fortresses. We could upgrade our mental fortresses, in which case, let's say I just want to make sure I'm clicking on the right thing. So click on the deck, open you up. You go from 4 to 6. That would take it from 8 to 10. I don't think that's as good as the potential as a relic could give us. I don't really care about Dreamcatcher currently. So this is going to be an issue. We need to do a lot of damage against him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, the turn kind of plays itself. I doubt we're going to make lesson learned work, but you know what? We made it work on the first floor boss. Why not try to make it work on the second floor boss? Mikey, can I pet you? I'm sorry. I want some pets. I want some good luck pets. Alright. What do we want? You're only doing 14. I would like to meditate. Bring back Empty Fist and Eruption. So let's scry. Don't need vigilance. We're getting tantrum, that's nice. I would like to keep our protect. Well, what else would I like? If I'm gonna meditate and bring back Empty Fist and Eruption. That way I can play Eruption, play Tantrum, then play Empty Fist to get the most bang for our buck. Let's just dump Vigilance. Because I really want to get to our powers. Because we didn't take Bottle Tornado. Because I think our powers are going to do a big number for us. And we will enter Calm, so entering Wrath will give us energy. So I think we can keep our strikes. I think we'll be okay. I will take 5 damage to the face to save our protect. Why not play this just for 13 extra damage? Because the memes. We want this and we want this. Okay, so you're taking a turn off. We're gonna not you yet, not yet. We're gonna do this. And now we're gonna do this. We are vulnerable, which is not great. We're gonna hit you the best we can. Do I want to Empty Fist now or wait because we have Tranquility? Next turn is pretty much going to be no attacks, except for striking our second Empty Fist, and he's going to hit hard. But we also have Tranquility, so we can save this, stay in Wrath, and gain block on the next turn. But this is damage. Let's do it for the damage. You're also just gonna debuff us. Why aren't you? I guess you're gonna make us just super bad. Got our fasting out there. A mental fortress. Might as well play our bandage up. Should we hit you? We might as well hit you with the tantrum. Keep it in our draw pile. We should probably get it next turn, and also the Empty Fist and everything. But you're gonna debuff us with vulnerability and weakness. Okay, and you're still not attacking. What are you? I mean, I'm happy about it, but wish we could have drew more, but I'm happy that we got Mental Fortress, and also it does kind of help because we used all of our energy. You are not going to heal yourself next turn, but we're probably going to. Yeah, we need to get out of Wrath in a very quick way. You're doing 26 damage if we can get out of Wrath. This is useful. We can do some damage to you, and then we can Empty Fist. What if we have to enter Tranquility. There's no way for us to enter Calm to get any kind of energy back. You are going to debuff us. I should have played the artifact so much earlier. So if we can say we enter Tranquility, we can only play a single attack. To give us enough energy to play a Protect. But the defense we get from leaving this will make it to where we take no damage. So this does the most damage. And we'll still exit our stance from Tranquility, so I think we should, just by swapping stances, because this happens every time whenever you switch stances. So exiting a stance gives us block, and changing, and going into a stance gives us block. So does that mean leaving Wrath and going into Calm would give us twice the amount? We're gonna test it. Either way, we should be fine. But we can play one attack, so I'll use Tantrum just to hit you for something, and then we'll play Tranquility. Okay, so it only gives us 8. Okay. We could have miracled it, and we actually could have miracled and hit him with the Empty Fist to gain more energy to do a bunch of other stuff. But now you're not healing to half, you're gonna purge your debuffs, that's right. So let's Third Eye. Get rid of Vigilance. I'm not a big fan of Vigilance right now. We have better ways to enter, or we have other ways to enter Calmness. I don't really want you, but you're gonna hit heavy next turn, so actually I might want you. If you're gonna hit hard next turn, because you're gonna purge your debuffs and buff yourself. Then let's, this is free, so let's just get rid of the strike and do that, and then from here there's really nothing else to do except play Meditate and bring back our Protect and then Empty Fist, because with that we can exit, gain some energy, and then play both of our Protects just in case. Oh, now you're gonna exit your stance, or you're gonna buff yourself. Might be gain energy. We're just gonna do this as best we can. Not. Yeah, we might as well go into Calm. If only we could roll over block, right? You're still not attacking. What the heck? Alright, so we're gonna... Can we exit at any point during this? We cannot. But can we kill you? 5 damage times 3. We'll gain 2 energy. This will put us at 5. Then we can play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. So let's do the math. Why are y'all doing less damage? Because we're weakened? Or why are y'all doing the same? I don't know. I guess because with the strength or something, I don't know. Anyways, calculator. This does 15 damage, so it essentially does 10. So 132 minus 10. Good. Or 122. We go down to 2, we gain energy, we're up at 4. We hit you with the Brilliance, which is 30. You're at 92. We hit you with the Lesson Learned, which is 24. Which is actually the same as just playing 2 strikes. It's actually better for us to play 2 strikes, because that's actually 28. So minus 28, 64. We've got you at 60. What is it? 64 HP. And that can change depending on what we draw next turn, as long as we can exit our stance. He's gonna buff himself. I don't think he's gonna... He's not... Is my math right? My math is 2 off. He's buffing himself, but I don't think he's blocking. He's not. Okay, so he is blocking, but it's only for 5. That's awful. Can we kill you? 30 damage. So we have to get to 67 damage. So this is 30. So 30, 15. So 30 plus 15 is 45. This is 50, 45, 50, that's 60. I think we can kill you. Yep. Good fight. But man, we're going slow, but at least we're doing alright, supposedly. Another lesson learned? I don't think we need it. Deal 9 damage X times. Nah. Why not take a devotion? You know, if we can make it work, why not? It's going to be our only divinity related card. Gain energy but less card rewards. I'm actually okay with that. I like where our deck is at. We can just refine what we have. We do have the time meter, which might be a good or bad thing. We are going heavily over, but I want to finish this. I kind of like this simply because I think we'd be better off against the elites than we would the regular fights. Saying that, knowing we died to the Snecko, the Snecromancer, the whatever it was, the snake lady, because she had my number and just stomped me into the ground. So that's one reason to avoid elite fights. What would be the potentially safest path? But also, if we go against the weird alien 999 HP boy, I think we exit and enter enough stances enough to where we'll probably be able to do enough damage and exit Wrath to where he does no damage to us. Hopefully. So I'm not too worried about him. The head, I think we can take care of the head if we can get good draw. Intangible Lord, it really comes down to draw. I really just am not confident against the Snecko lady. Like, we would have to hard focus her while also, like, pretty much the stupid, like, dagger things that she summons are just awful because they do so much damage. We could just take all these question marks and elite, rest, and then have these. So we have a potential of only going against those elites. Let's flip and let's give it a shot. I'm okay with this. Also, we come back to life with Lizard Tail, but that doesn't mean jack if that doesn't mean jack squat if we get a bad draw on a turn where we can't leave Wrath and they're just hitting us for an insane amount of HP. We can take nothing, or we can take 3. Get you closer to dying. We might as well play that. You know, I don't care so much about the cards as I do about being into calm. Y'all are non-minions. We can make a lesson learned work, potentially. If I play Protect, we'll take close to nothing. Then we can play Consecrate which will do work. It'll do 5 damage. You'll go down to 19. We still can't kill you. And we can't even play you with this. Or we can just really just focus on getting you killed because you're going to explode in 2 turns. He's stretching. He's stretching. We can play defend. In which case, if we get you killed, which we have to do 24 damage, which is 5, 12, 17. We play a miracle. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, boom. We still can't play this. But if we do boom, 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 miracle, we can play this. Can we get the kill? So this will be 12, 5, 17, 30 exactly. So we could get the kill on you, but we'll take 9 to the face. Why not? Oh well, we'll take 9 plus Thorn, so we're actually taking somewhat significantly more. You upgraded Tantrum, that's cool. What are you when you're? What is Bandage up when you're upgraded? Do you just give me more HP? 2 more HP? Alright, cool. And you're gonna be a problem. We're gonna have to find a way to kill you very quickly. If we can get you below 40 HP, we can just hit you with a Judgment. But as of right now, there's really nothing else to play. We can wait for our mantra to get up. We can hit you. No, I don't want to enter Wrath right now. I want to get you below 40 HP because we will be coming up on Judgment soon. So I think we play a Protect. We could play an Erupt on you. We'll gain 2 energy, in which case we'll be back up to 2, where we can then play. We'll still be in Wrath, in which case they're going to do a lot of damage. So y'all are doing a lot of damage. I'd rather hit you for harder to definitely get you below 40, because that wasn't going to do it with the strike. This will do it with the strike, or the empty fist rather. So what we do is we play a defend because no one's attacking this turn. Do that. Now all we have to do is get flip in Judgment, which we should get next turn. Or we could just kill you. That works too. You know, I think a follow-up can work. Now we're doing this heavy question mark path. No. So we're gonna skip that. Yeah, don't worry. Yeah, fear, all that fun stuff. Ooh, a chest. Akabeko. The Blessed Relic. Fight a boss from Act 1, obtain. Heck yeah. Alright, alright. I like it. We're just gonna hit you then. We're just gonna hit you for fun. Akabeko works. Oh, every combat, that's right. This going. Get this going. We don't need Judgment. We can use Fasting. You're still going to be in Thorn, so I don't really want to hit you with that. So let's get some potential blocks. I don't really want to play anything. So let's not. Because we're not going to yield a full from this. This is nice. This is nice. And then we can pull Eruption. We can there are plays to be made. So we're taking no damage. He's coming back. We can pull Eruption. and Brilliance. That'll do 9, that'll do 30, 32 for a total of 40 something. So as long as we draw more attacks, which we should, but it is possible that we don't. The chance of us drawing either an attack to turn him or a way to exit Wrath, I think, is very slim. And actually, Brilliance is actually going to do a lot more now once we get Season 3 is heavy. You're still... Oh, you're at the end of Season 3 now? So, gain some of this. So what are we going to do? We're going to gain energy. So we're going to hit you. We're gonna, oh, Brilliance, even better. No, you're in the middle. Nice. So you're going to swap after 27 damage. So let's get you as low as possible and then hit you as hard as possible. So 5 damage, let's hit you for 40. And then we are getting some attacks next turn, but he's going to be thorned up or spiked up, whatever you want to call it. So I think we wait. Let's go. Let's exit. Pop a devotion. You're only hitting for 10. We'll defend. I'll take 1. Actually, we could do this. That'll hit you for 7 times 4 is 28. That'll hit you for 28. And then we can pop a protect. And enter Tranquility. In which case, swapping stances will mean that we take no damage, but also it burns through our Tranquility. Or actually, hold up. This is 20, so actually, hold up. Never mind. We could just block through it entirely. Gain energy. Why not? We'll take nothing. He should come back next turn, but we have our Tranquility and we have extra energy from Sundial. So he is hitting for 32 though, which is not great. I don't think we need Judgment. I like everything else. So you're hitting 32. We could block for 12. We can still hit you with a tantrum, but I'm just piecing it through, you know? This is 25 block. If we, hold on, when we leave Tranquility, or excuse me, when we leave Wrath and enter Tranquility, you're only doing 8 times 2, so you're actually only doing 16. I'm okay with this. We just have to remember to exit. In which case, we could just play Vigilance. And you know, we actually could have killed him with Judgment. Can we kill? We can kill you with a Lesson Learned. Heck yeah, that's the second time we killed that boy with the Lesson Learned. Threaded Needle is nice. Liquid Memories is nice. If you're in Calm, gain 7 block. That's nice. It is upgraded. Why not? Hate this. That's great. First, I can do 10 damage to someone. I can ice you, or well, I can do it to you because you're hitting me. What if we just... Hold on. We need to get you to... We have to do 11 damage to you. We can get the... Yeah, we can get that with anything. So, I guess it doesn't really matter. You can be judged. Might as well hit you. And Third Eye. I think they're going to hit me pretty hard. So let's dump all of these. And you know what I could do? Which I actually should have done, is not discard those attacks, get these guys to 40, play Liquid Memories, hit one of them with the Judgment. Was our... You're not glowing. Okay, all the cards are glowing, so I was like, what's going on? No, y'all, we have no attacks to make this work. So you're gonna come back, but with less HP, so that's fine. I guess we just play our hand. I mean, that kind of helps, but what are we gonna do? Punch through their block? We could pull back Judgment, but we can't kill any of them with it. We could pull back another Protect. Take less damage. It's 16 block. And we gained HP from that. There we go. So we should be safe. Okay, and you're coming back. So hopefully y'all are taking a turn off, thankfully. I do not want to play Fasting because I like our energy. I do also want to do Tantrum though. Now we have a way to exit out of it. This will do 12 damage. Ugh. We could enter Calm, enter, and then enter swap out, which will give us block and give us energy for us to play Fasting and then probably protect out of it in case we don't get you killed. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. Did I wake you up? He's mad at me. I'm sorry, buddy. I bunked his tower and he started like sad meowing at me. Yeah, I'm sorry, buddy. Fasting makes this better. 7 times 4 is 20, 28. So we can actually kill you. So let's do that. Now we're in Wrath. Next turn, they're going to be blocking, but hopefully our attacks are... Hopefully attacks we draw will be better, even though we're not drawing a whole... We are drawing... We can draw some attacks. But we have Tranquility, which is nice. Getting one of these guys down is going to be really nice because they're just hitting like trucks. Okay. That's nice. We can take out you with the Judgment now. And we do have Meditate. But you're going to come back, so pretty much it's kind of like biding our time. So that's all we have. So that's all we have. Should I Tranquility or go Vigilance? Splits your baby tonight? That's good. I got Mikey over here. I think we... play Vigilance. Play our Defend. Play our Miracle. We get that to pop. Play our Meditate. Bring back Judgment, and I would say maybe an Empty Fist. That way we can leave and get some energy as well for exiting Calm. And I'm gonna ice like you or something. Because you're doing damage. I don't want you to hurt me. So now, are you getting comfy or you jump down? Oh, you're getting comfy. Oh, nope, he's cleaning himself. Alright, well, you know. This will give us energy. Good stuff. I'm just trying to piece it together. How do we do this that gets us able to use Lesson Learned? You know, hold on. I don't... Holy cow, that's a lot of damage. So what? Yeah, what if we just did that? Just ice you, lesson learn you. Yeah, there we go. All right, buddy, just whatever, do your thing. Don't care. The elite. Okay, so intangible lord. I think we should pop. Intangible is an effect on you. It is not an effect on us. So, being intangible means, or having an artifact means nothing except for when you debuff us. So I will take this artifact, and we are at full now. I guess we can save bandage up just in case. I want to save our first attack. Or, honestly, I really want Tantrum, but he's going to be intangible next turn, so I think we should just hit him. And hope for the best. We still have our artifact, so are you intangible? Yes, he is intangible. We'll get this out there, we'll get this out there. We'll get this out there, and we'll play this. There we go. We got a lot of our powers out there. I think we actually got all of them out there. You're no longer intangible. Gonna hit you. You're gonna be intangible. I'm okay with this. Let's dump the strike then. In which case we'll do 40 damage to you. I like it. I like it a lot. As if we can kill you before... I wonder if Judgment bypasses intangibility. I feel like it should. Protect. This will put me at... This will do more for us because of the stance change. Might as well. We get letter opener. Might as well do this just to knock him down a few pegs. Oh, and we also have plated armor. Cool. Can we kill you this turn? I do not think we can, but we can... There are plays that can be made. We're going to take a hit, but we can do some damage to you, and you're not intangible. So we might as well hit you right there, and then we might as well just empty fist. And now look, well, just by doing that, we're already essentially not taking any damage. So this puts us at 27. You're only doing 21. Yeah, we might as well. Or 25, sorry. We're not taking any damage. We might as well meditate. What do we want? You got 13 HP. You're going to be intangible next turn. You're going to be intangible next turn. I'm just going to bring back my protects. Give me calm. That way we can just block through whatever garbage you're putting me through. Alright, so here's the thing. We could hit you 4 times, that would get you to 9, and we might be able to make lesson learned work. No, let's just see if judgment works. It does work while he's intangible. Good stuff. Choose a skill. Start with the skill in our hand. Let's skip the protect. What skill would I love to see? Judgment? Judgment would be nice if we come across any enemy that has less than 40 HP. Bandage up could be nice. I think it is a toss-up. Judgment is like funny, but it serves no purpose once we get to the boss fight. I think getting an early protect is going to be worth more for us that we can retain. Huh. Take my defend plus. Heal to full HP, lose 12 max HP, gain 333 gold, but lose golden idol. Are we hitting a shop anytime soon? You know, we could. We'd have to fight this fight right here. But that's a lot of money. We can either take this shop. Like, essentially our path changes from, instead of going after this rest and this elite, we can hit this elite, hit the shop, and hit this enemy. Which scares me, but it's also like, we'll have so much money, we can probably buy like any and all the relics that are in the shop, which could be a game changer. But also, this elite could be a lot of hot garbage, in which case we will need to rest here. Let's just see what happens. Let's tempt fate. Bag of Marbles is great. Vulnerability going with Wrath is also really nice. What do you want? Lose 40 gold, upgrade a card. Remove a card. Remove a card and upgrade a random card. What can we upgrade? What are you when you're upgraded? Oh, you're already upgraded. You giving us more mantras, nice. Y'all giving us more block when I change stances, because that apparently happens more than I thought. Making you an actually like acceptable block card is nice. Everything else is kind of already upgraded. But yeah, I'll pay 40 gold to upgrade a card. Why not put it on devotion? We'll get to divinity that much sooner. Let's dig. Let's dig, brother. HP. Wonderful. We heal. If we, depending on this fight, it's snake. Okay, so this is where it all comes down. They're vulnerable. Consecrate. 13 damage to all enemies. I think we have to do this, because now they're almost dead. I think we have to hit you. And we'll hit you. You're the Reptomancer, that's what you're called. You're gonna summon more enemies. You're summoning one. Okay. We can judge you all day long. So let's just get that out of the way. And we're gonna protect. And really, what else do we have? I want to bring Judgment back, but you're not, so you're summoning in it. You'll probably summon an enemy next turn, so let's bring back Brilliance, just in case we can get a turn to hit you real hard. Do this, get Letter Opener, bring back Brilliance, and why not a Consecrate? You're not summoning an enemy, okay. So what if we do this? You are going to debuff me? I don't like it. Can we kill you? We erupt. We can erupt. In which case it'll do 9. This will do 10 because you're no longer vulnerable. 9, 10, 32. We'll get you below 100, but it won't kill you. And then that'll give us energy, and we can... There's no way for us to leave Wrath, in which case you would straight up kill us. But we do have Lizard Tail, but I would really like to not use it on you. So I think we just protect. Let's just do what we can do. I am gonna hit you to do some damage. I definitely want Mental Fortress, and I will Third Eye. You're probably gonna summon next turn. Let's dump Vigilance. and dump a strike. Just dump both strikes. Let's not dump any strikes. I don't know. That might bite me. You're still hitting. Okay, so you're not summoning any more snakes right now. Might as well play this. We can hit you. We are weak. Okay, so this will do 8. This will do 8. This will do 8. I'll do that. Well, we are taking 34 damage to the face, which is not great. Why did we draw so little? I guess we drew bandage. That's right. If we play this and exit this, we do damage. Yeah, we do damage, and even though we're weak, which sucks, but we take the same amount of damage, so we might as well just hit you. Like, we might as well. And we actually gain because we exited our stance plus our what's it called? Plated armor. So that actually was the best turn for us. We'll hit you because it's for free. How should we do this? You're gonna debuff me. I do not want to be debuffed. When is Judgment? We are not getting Judgment anytime soon. I will drink this because I don't want to be weakened. And we healed from Ornithopter. What if we exit, we do damage, and gain energy, but we don't get the benefit from like water. So at least that way we gain something negated. Did we just purge the energy loss from exiting the stance? Might have been the right play. We have the same amount of. That's cool. I didn't know that choosing the artifact or getting an artifact and then playing. Where are you at? Are you exhausted? You're not in our hand. Where are you at? You're a power, that's right. And then flipping the power we just played, which reduces our energy but gives us strength and dexterity, that's actually great. It doesn't lower your energy. So with this, I think we can kill you. And if not, we can still play every card in our hand. This will be... There we go, and this should kill you. We're still getting these upgrades. Mummified hand. That's actually beautiful. Do we want another third eye? I don't think it'll hurt. I think we go here. Whenever you play an attack, gain 1 temporary dexterity. Okay. Whenever you enter a rest site, the next combat start or with exhaust. There's a lot to like. Yes. What cards do we have that exhaust? Lesson learned, which is kind of meh, but it doesn't matter. That means we can play it whenever. Tranquility is nice. Bandage up is nice. That's pretty much it. Can we afford it? Yes. Can we afford both of these? Yes. Do we want establishment? It's reduced for combat. We could have 0 cost. We could have 0 cost protects when we get it. I'd like that. Having a lot of energy on the first turn, it really just depends on our draw. Let's do that. And why not take a power potion? Yeah, why not take a power potion? We can play that against the Time Lord, hopefully. Now, beautiful. I'm so happy with this. If we can get you below 40 and hit you with a judgment, everyone else I don't care about. You, we can actually hit you with a judgment no matter what. So power, and our protect already costs 0, which is great. I will third eye. I'm okay with that. We can use all this to kill you turn 1. Boom, boom. I would like to have a way to exit our stance though, so let's dump you. And I like you. Let's dump you. The scrying is nice. The block. Actually, no. We will need some block next turn, but I would like a way to exit our stance. Do we even need it though? Do we need to be in Wrath to do 30 damage to you? 16 plus 7, which is for free, is 23. 6 is 29. You'll die, and then we can like finish off with Tantrum unless we draw. Let's dump Tantrum. Let's do that. Let's dump Tantrum. And we'll block this. Okay, so. Oh wait, we still have Akabeko active. So you can straight up get killed. Gain energy. What if we can play a lot of cards. So let's hit you, because I want to. Why is our dexterity down? Oh, because okay, it's just from duality. 14 damage, exit your stance. We can do that to get you below 40, so we can kill you with Judgment, and then we can meditate, get Judgment back, and kill you with it. I like it. Let's do that. We don't really need this because we don't need to enter Wrath at all. Let's just get to... I don't really need this either. We just need to get to those cards as quickly as possible. There we go. We'll take no damage. And we're really just waiting for those 2 cards to come through so we can ice both of them. We gotta meditate, we need Judgment. It's coming though. You can have as much Thorns as you want. Once we hit you with a Judgment, you're toasted. Why not play Fasting so our defends are worth more? Is that worth it? Probably not. Even though you did put us... Oh, we're frail, that's why. It is a power, so that's nice. Might as well hit you. Give me our 1 cost protect. I don't know. Give us a third eye, I guess. Just give me some blocks. I can block through all this all this hot garbage. Once we get Judgment, we can kill something. You're not a minion, so we might could get you with Lesson Learned. Let's see if we can. So we want to bandage up. It retained with Spoon, so that's great. Third eye is free. I mean, I'm fine with this. So we're gonna kill you next turn. Let's see if we can't get you with Lesson Learned. I'm fine with this. So we hit you for 13. We exit our stance, we gain energy, we can play our Protect. We're gonna play our Protect anyway, so let's go ahead and do that. We can hit you. It'll take you down to... This is a total of 30 damage. It is not enough. We could take our Strength Potion. We just got Letter Opener to pop. Just for the fun of it. So you're dead. We got another defend to work. We might as well enter Calm. And Judgment, you're dead. Not saying it's a bad card, but I think we'll be better off without it. I do not want a pressure point. Now, the moment we've all been waiting for, let's take this power potion and see what we get. Judgment is dead. We don't create cards. We already have an establishment. We could take a like water and gain a lot of block as long as we're in calm, but I would like to be in wrath as much as, or I say in as much as possible. I would like to be in wrath to do as much damage. We already have both of these. The problem is which one is more valuable to stack, because if we play 2 establishments, our protects will be free in 1 turn as opposed to 2, even though our energy is not in a bad place. Yeah, tell me what I gotta do, buddy. Really? Good boy, you sleepy? You've been sleeping this whole time. I still need to give you your medicine. I think we take a like water. If we're in calm, we're really gonna enjoy the block we get from that. Might as well. It's free. And then we'll protect to take as little damage as possible. And part of me doesn't want to play our strikes until we get our powers out there. We have better attacks out there. I know we have the energy, but I would really like to get all this out here. I'll hit you with this because it does refund itself. We are taking 32 to the face. I'm not going to play Consecrate. I know it's free, the damage is too little, and I don't want him to gain strength, so that sucks. Devotion needs to be played. Do we play Protect? I think we do. 8, 9, 10. So we have 12 cards. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We can play our whole hand, but we'd be in Wrath and he'd be doing just a lot of damage. So I think we Protect, Third Eye, get rid of the Strike. We'll have 9, 10, 11. So he's going to hit hard next turn. If he hits hard, which he's going to because he's aggressive. But we gotta get these 2 out here. Alright, so we can play 2 cards next turn. So far we've done very little to him. Oh, you're actually blocking. Crud. Wait, what did I just play? We can play Mental Fortress. Whenever we change stances, we gain block, or like water, if we're in calm, we gain 7 block. Which we already have, I believe. Yeah, we already have 1, but this one's upgraded. We can only play 1 before he does his thing. Let's play like water. No. We already have 1 like water. Let's play Mental Fortress. We can bring like water back. We are 2 turns away from Divinity. Play Fasting. I think we can... Tantrum will not... It'll puncture your block. That's all it'll do. But we will gain block by going into Tantrum. Or by going into Wrath. So we can punch through your block, which won't do anything. But it will give us block from changing a stance, and then we can meditate, which will take us out of that, and we can pull our protects. We can pull a protect and a light water, I feel. protect. I like water. Okay. Get this out there. I think we should just get that out there. We do have a tranquility, so I do think we go tantrum. I think we go lesson learned because it's good damage. It did preserve, which is, I guess that's fine. Should I scry? No, we should not scry. I think we just pass turn. I don't know. This is gonna be a drawn out fight, but once we get, now that everything is out there and we are divine, which I both hate and love, we can get out of this. Okay. We're divine, which means everything is doing triple damage. This will punch through your block. And this is the only other attack we have. That's fine. Now we need to exit. I think we should go vigilance. 9, 10, 11, 12. I think we should go ahead and play these two. Or maybe play the miracle because we don't really need it. Well, I say we don't need it, but we're gonna need it probably. 10, 11. We might as well play these even though we know he's not going to hit us because we're in calm. We're going to gain block and everything. Plus we block for a lot. At least it'll reset his card counter. But now we've got a lot of our stuff out there. Okay, now it exhausts. That's fine. This is actually awful. He's doing 36 damage and we have no blocks, so I'm just gonna hit you as hard as I can. I guess. And we'll just take... we do gain some block from our plated armor and from being in calm, so that is not nothing. He's going to heal to half. There is no point attacking him or playing Judgment. We might as well scry to get a look at our hand. He's going to heal and then he's going to hit very hard. Let's do this. Yeah. Do I want to exit our stance? I don't think we need to, so let's exit. Let's get rid of that. And you have 5. Should I do this again? We're drawing our protect, our 2 defends, in which case we'll probably be drawing meditate. So let's dump our strike. I like that. We'll probably draw tantrum, but so we have 6 cards we can play. That's fine. Do what you gotta do. We are divine. Why did I didn't think of that? So our only attack is tantrum, so we might as well. It's good damage. We could intercom with meditate. He's doing 12 times 3, which is 36. We can block. We got 7. Block. So then we can meditate and we can bring our protects back. I do not think he is... He's probably going to hit next time, but I don't think he's going to buff himself. We could take a protect. And maybe a vigilance. Not a vigilance, a brilliance. Because that'll do some good damage. So we'll bring back the 0 cost protect. We'll bring back... We could bring back the other one. Let's bring back this vigilant or this brilliance. Because they're costing 0. We're putting some good block out there. We have 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 3 cards we can play. 1. Can we kill you? We have to do 144 damage. So let's break out the calculator. 7 times 4 is 28. So 28 plus, this is 88. 116. Okay. With 1 more card, we have to do 28 damage. which we can do with lesson freaking learned. Do we have the, and we will have the energy. So 9, 10, 11, and we're killing it with lesson learned. Hey, we upgraded Consecrate. Good stuff. Awful score. Got the win. It took me 3 hours to do it, but you know, we played to our strengths. We didn't take garbage cards, which I'm apt to do. And I think that question mark path on the final floor really, I think that was one of the big plays for us. We didn't even end up using the lizard tail. So I think playing it as conservatively as possible on the final floor when our deck was pretty much, you know, done, was definitely the smart play. Buying Lizard's Tail as that kind of insurance was really nice. And then other than that, I mean, I think we just built a fairly well-rounded deck. I mean, it was a little scary at first because we were waiting to get all of our powers out there, but once we got all the powers out there, there was not a whole lot he could do to hurt us in any way, and we could just kind of buy our time until we got Divinity and then hit him real hard and continue blocking. So that actually worked out really well. I'm really happy with how that turned out. Anyways, we are like an hour and a half over time, so we're gonna come here. We're gonna look at Mikey, him and his cuteness. Mikey, do you want to say bye? He'll twitch his paw. I guess that works. But the good thing is though, even though he's got like an infection and everything, and he's not, you know, that's not great, his demeanor hasn't changed. Like he's still a happy cat, and he still played like I played with him for about 30 minutes, a little over 30 minutes today. We got him a new toy, and so we played with him for a good bit today. So he's, you know, he's playing, he's doing all that stuff. So his demeanor hasn't really changed. It's just he has trouble being, and it probably doesn't feel great for him right now. But those antibiotics will fix him up, and we'll get him exercising some more, get him, you know, eating this diet food that he doesn't seem to mind. So we'll get you taken care of, buddy. But I'm glad he's, you know, a happy cat still. So good stream. We actually won. It took us about 3 months, I would say, but we actually get to cycle back to the Ironclad now for an Ascension 5 attempt. And then we're going to start this whole crazy train over again. So that'll be next week. We'll be on Ironclad. This week on Friday, we've got Monster Train. Where did we get a win? I think we got a win. I'm pretty sure we did. I don't know. I'll have to go back and check. I can't remember if we won last time because that was over a week ago. Yeah, because we did it on Thursday. Never mind, it was less than a week ago. No, it was over a week because today's Wednesday. I don't know what it is. It's late. I'm tired. Anyways, I'll send y'all off with some silence, and I will see you all on Friday. Peace.